YouTube? We're back here at the locker, Gator and Gator Bait. Today, honestly, today was a weird day. You probably don't see a whole lot of videos from garage sales today because we only really went to probably 2, maybe 3, but somewhere along the line, I don't know how to explain it. For some reason, it got really frustrating. It got hot. You probably see a video of me at a particular sale looking through some video games. There was a lot of them there. Everything I kept scanning kept coming up at about $4 or $5, which I've kind of learned is a little bit not really worth the effort. There's a couple of games in there, the Jaws game and the Godzilla game. I think the Jaws game comped at about $10 or so. So it was worth picking up. The volleyball game seemed to be a little bit less than that, so I kind of picked it up. And the good one is the Godzilla game. That Godzilla game actually comped out at like $30 to $60, depending upon whether it was new or used. And so I went with those 3, and I don't understand what really happened. I just started getting kind of done with it and got hot, and so we basically said, yeah, we just need to go. I think part of it was when we first got there, I guess the mom quoted that all of the games were $5 a piece, and unless it's something like, unless they are all Godzilla level games, $5 is zero. There's just no money to be made. Like I said, everything I kept comping was $4 or so. So that already kind of sets it in your mind that it's difficult you're not going to have fun looking through these things. So you find yourself trying to look through and see what you can find. Found a couple of items, like I said, but then the kids, I guess, that actually own them, they kind of half-heartedly were involved with their own garage sale, honestly. It was like the grandmother there had to convince them to help the mom do things around their garage sale. And then they started giving out some prices, and it seemed like they were willing to go less. But about that time, someone jumped in front of me, which I let her in. And, I wasn't trying to monopolize the things. But she got in there, and I don't think she was a reseller. I think she was just trying to equip her family with a bunch of Xbox games. And so she went out there and just started digging through it and just picking up tons of games. There were she walked up with like 17 of them. And when she asked for a price, the kids quoted to me, well, it would all depend on how much which ones you picked. Well, they just nonchalantly basically said, yeah, we'll take $17 for those 17 games. I'm thinking to myself, man, if I'd have heard that early on, I might have just done a mass grab of a bunch of Xbox and dealt with what I picked up. $1 is not bad, and there was plenty of them there. But in hindsight, like I said, having comped a lot of them and finding out that they were about $4 to $5, I don't know. There's a certain level of frustration that was going on, and I got done with it. And so we left there, and maybe I was getting a little hangry and needed some food and something to drink because it was kind of hot, a lot of sweat getting in the glasses. And that was the next problem. We ended up going to a convenience store, picking up one of the sandwiches at the convenience store, and after eating them, turned out that they were almost finishing it. I got down near the end, and it had mold in it. So again, just one more fun thing. So we decided to go back to that particular convenience store and brought it to their attention. Yeah, they replaced it and stuff, and they went ahead and removed the remaining ones from their cooler. But at that point, it was like one more thing being thrown on top of it. And so somewhere along the line, we ended up stopping at another garage sale, which turned out to be a reseller who had their own store. I mean, it's kind of like me inviting somebody in here looking through the stuff that you see here, but you know, I as a reseller am not really going to be able to buy from this person and think I'm going to get much of a profit margin, because they're trying to make money too. I'm still at the level of where I'm purchasing from someone who's at a garage sale that wants to get rid of their items. So that's my best profit margin, is finding that person that says, I don't want to carry this stuff inside the house anymore. And so, you know, they'll move DVDs for 50 cents, which is a good margin. You know, let's just things inside here. You know, this you get this from $1 from someone, and that's good. So I don't really want to buy from a thrift store place. I'm not quite at that level yet. Then at that point, honestly, we called the day as far as garage sales over with, done with. It was time to just cut losses and go do something else. Well, I don't know if you guys are aware of it, or if you've ever noticed from some of the shirts that I wear. I'm in a motorcycle riding club, and tomorrow I'm going to be leading a ride. So we like to end up going out and doing pre-rides for our rides. And so we decided to go pre-ride a ride that I'll be doing tomorrow. And so it was, you know, it was good at that point. It gave us the opportunity to get out and not care about garage sales and stuff. And so that's why I'm kind of giving you guys a little bit more information, because honestly, I didn't get a lot of filming done today. So we figured we'd come back to the locker and pick up a couple of the things that sold. And some of the stuff that's sold, I have to figure out where I put it. One is the Elvis Presley book, or not book. They're DVDs, not DVDs, they're CDs, gospel CDs. And it's inside the phone. Okay, well, it says that it's in box 47, so that's down here. And it is this Elvis, I believe, Gospel Masters. So that's our first one. And the next thing is going to be Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back DVD. I know I stuck it right here. This was a pickup. We went to the Benz store, and it was actually a pretty good pickup. I think it's about 33 cents at the Benz store. And when I looked inside, the disc itself is really clean. So that one went for $7.50, and it's not a telephoto. And so this one went for $19.80. Okay, we're going to sign over to the other account now. Now, it turns out that the thing that sold was a combination season number 5 of Nip Tuck Part 1 and Part 2 for $16.99. The discs never made it over here yet because I listed it last night, and so we're going to go back to the house and it should be there. So honestly, these two items are the only thing that we needed to pick up here, and we are going to go to the house. So thanks for tagging along. I know it's a weird day. We didn't have a whole lot of stuff. I'll probably end up having put this together with some videos from previous, weekends or weeks, and we'll make it a little bit longer. So thanks for bearing with me. We'll see you next go around. Speaking for Gator and Gator Bait, you guys take care. We'll see you the next go around. Bye.